y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today is part 1 of my Christmas decorating and I'm so excited to get my house all nice and cozy. This year I wanted to take inventory of what I have, so I'll be decorating and cleaning as I go and making a list of things that I either want or just putting stuff in a bucket that I can donate. I highly recommend that you take a look at everything before you shop for new pieces, because if you are like me, I typically forget what I already have and then realize I didn't really need a whole lot of new stuff. But this year I do want to change up my theme a little bit, but I also don't want to get rid of everything and start over, so I might be transitioning over to a new style just slowly. You will see me make some changes throughout as I process what I'm doing. It's just how my brain works. This also took me 3 days to film, and I'll explain that throughout the video. So go grab a warm cup of coffee or some hot cocoa and come hang out with me.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the windows in the rain is pouring, it will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year
The garland that I just put out under my TV was purchased on Amazon last year, and I love that thing. It's battery operated and set on a timer. I put batteries in it last year when I decorated and still haven't had to replace them yet. Also, the little dance that I just did was to celebrate that my Christmas tree base fit in that basket. I was so excited, mostly, that I didn't have to buy something new. We use this basket for our throw blankets, but love that I was able to use items I already have in a different way. I bought this basket at Home Goods a couple of years ago for $30, and I think this turned out so pretty. Also, who else puts on a holiday background or fireplace on your TV when you're decorating? I personally love this fire with the crackling sounds. It's super calming and adds a little bit of extra cozy vibes. Back to my Christmas tree. So I'm not going to fully decorate in this video today because I'm still thinking about what exactly I want to do. Today I'm just playing around with this ribbon, and I put a poll up on my Instagram stories and the majority voted yes to the way it turned out. So you guys will have to let me know down in the comments what you think when I'm done putting all of this in. I really wanted a flocked Christmas tree this year, but I think it would be smarter to just buy one after the holiday season just because they typically go on sale at that point. But I found a tutorial on how to DIY your own flock tree, and it's a total of like $30. So I think I'm going to give it a try. I will film it, and if you guys are interested in how that works, or if you want to try the same, make sure to subscribe so you can see that video.
hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand, you and me. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times.
Okay, so the ribbon is on the tree. I still need to go up there because it's a little crooked and I need to put something on top. And then I have the stockings up and the garland. So here's my issue. I'm not sure I love the ribbon. I don't even know what to say. I have seen it from multiple different views. Like right now it's looking okay. I'm definitely not done with it. More stuff has to happen. And so from this view right here, it looks okay. But when I'm over like on the far end of my couch, it doesn't look so good. Or when I'm walking into my house, into the living room, just doesn't look really good. And I just left for lunch with my dad and came home and was just like, I've sent some pictures to family and friends, and my kids, who are brutally honest, don't like it. But I might take it down. So we'll see. If I haven't said it already in a voiceover, I'm sure I have, who knows. This is just the shell. I'm not putting any ornaments or anything like that up. I was just putting the tree, the garland, and then some of the decor, but I'm not going to put any ornaments or anything like that because I'm not sure what I want to do. I have some ideas on what I want to do, but for now that's going to just stay empty, and it's still November, so it's okay. But I really don't like this, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to post this over on Instagram and maybe on my community tab and to see what everyone else thinks, and then go from there. You'll notice a little bit of an outfit change, but this is day 2. Day one, I had gone to lunch with my dad, and then later that day when I got back, I was trying to get started again, and then I noticed that I was having a reaction to something. I guess something that I ate. I don't know exactly what, but it's all over my neck and chest. It's so bizarre. So I stopped for the day, and we just got started up again the next day.
Just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You and me. Doesn't matter, it's Christmas in my heart.
I love decorating these fillable lamps, but I'm wondering if you guys think I need to fill it up all the way, or does it look okay with a little bit of space towards the top? So I mostly just ran out of ornaments, and that's why I stopped where I did. But I do always love how this turns out, but just let me know if you think I need to fill it all the way to the very top. I bought these little trees off of Walmart's website last year. They don't come pre-lit, so I put Christmas lights on them, and I made a horrible mistake by not taking them off. I thought that I could keep them on and then just put them in the box, and it ended up tangling everything really bad. So I'm gonna have to sit here and kind of play around with this to fluff it, but also keep the lights where I need them to be. It ended up just being a huge headache. So if you end up doing this, take off your Christmas tree lights and roll them up neatly. You'll thank yourself the next year. But last year I put these in the little hallway over here to the right, and I was trying to change up some of my decor so that the space felt fresh. But you guys will have to let me know what you think of how I ended up decorating this area.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day.
It's been a long time since I have moved any furniture around in this house. It's not really easy to do with the way our house is set up. So I just wanted to give this a try. I was really uncomfortable doing it at all. And like I told you at the beginning of this video, I'm just trying to figure this out as I go.
Think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, snow is falling down and it is cold outside. We gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day.
Have you guys already started decorating for Christmas? I know there are a lot of big emotions around this whole subject. It seems like this creates a lot of heated debate with some people. So I know I asked this in my last video, but I am really curious to know how soon everyone else starts. I know in the land of YouTube, it seems like it starts really, really early. Mine is going up a little bit later in November, and I don't feel like that means Thanksgiving is completely canceled. We still absolutely celebrate the holiday, but I do like to put my Christmas decor out. I just like the feeling that it gives in my house. So you guys let me know, have you already started or are you doing it a little bit later in the month?
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. I'm making plans of what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you, 'cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay. Maybe kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh.
Good morning. Okay, so it is day 3. It's taking me a little longer than I thought, but I have some thoughts on this right here. So at night, I have to turn this one off because our bedroom door is right there, and the glow just drives my husband crazy. So now that this stand has been moved over here, it was over there and it had the 2 lamps. I know it's so dark, but this is my next point. Because that has been taken from there, this hallway is so dark at night, especially now with the time change. It's just darker so much earlier, and it just kind of looks like a whole dungeon leading that way. And first thing in the morning, I would always turn those lamps on just so that we had light going through this space, because there's just no windows right there. There is a light up top, but still. So my question is, I'll plug this back on here in just a minute. Does this look good right here? Is this whole look going like this? Those haven't been turned on yet either. Or should I keep the way this looks like this, but slide it back and put that back in its spot, and then this will be the lamp or the light that goes on in this hallway, and that way it'll just be like one long continuation of Christmas going this way instead of Christmas mostly just being in this room. So I don't know. I know you can't answer that right now. You would answer it after the video, but it is still November, so I have time. So for this video, I'm going to keep that right there. I'll light that back up, and then I need to move on to my kitchen, which is not super dirty. It just needs to be straightened up a little bit, and I need to decorate in here, and I still need to decorate in my front dining room, which is that way and around the corner. So this is kind of what this space is looking like now. This is all the empty boxes. This will go to the garage, and then this is the stuff that I think I'll use for the dining room in some way. That little gnome thing will go into the kitchen, and then over here are the things that I don't think I'll be using this year. So I actually might send some of this stuff over to my dad's house because he doesn't have a ton of decorations, so we'll see. But these are the lamps that were on the stand that were there, and I don't know what to do with these other than just put them away and wait until Christmas is over. I don't know. So it's still super early in the morning. I need some coffee. I need to get dressed. I'm not turning this camera around. I would terrify all of you. And then I will get started back on this project.
And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas moment we'll fill with love and joy. Loving so beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you.
I like to decorate early for Christmas so it can be up longer. That's just my personal preference. But another bonus reason is that I can offer some inspiration for anyone looking for ideas that are relatable to them. You might already have your own theme or style and just enjoy the cleaning side of my videos, and that's great. But others turn to YouTube for help for ideas like decor, makeovers, or DIYs. That's my personal favorite. So when I share my DIY flock tree soon, it might give someone else the courage to do their own and save them so much money versus buying an expensive tree. I also watched a video recently that gave me some really affordable ideas above my cabinets for Christmas using only 2 items and maybe max a total of $30. I'm going to shop around first before sharing that idea, but I hope to have that up in the same video that I have my DIY of my own snowy tree. My daughter Abby pointed out that I have 3 countdowns in this area, 1 in the breakfast area and 2 in my kitchen. So I'm gonna have to go back and change some of those. I didn't even notice that. I'm trying to be more intentional about my things and what I buy, so I plan to pick one of my favorites and pass the other 2 on. I'm definitely not going for a Christmas countdown theme. I'm trying to stick with more of like a winter wonderland, and that's going to take a little time to piece together. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what your favorite holiday theme is. So like my mom has always been Santa's, and my aunt sticks with snowman, which I also have done in the past. So I'm just curious to know what you guys gravitate to. I'm also keeping a small list of things I noticed I don't have, and I'm trying to use what I already own, but I'm keeping this list as minimal as possible.
Whoa, oh, oh, da 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 da, oh, oh, da 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 da, oh, oh, da 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 da, making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree, and I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you. Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again, to see you again. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, yeah. I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
I used the last of my Mrs. Meyer's cream cleanser on my stovetop, so I am just going to fill up the little bottle and try to get every single ounce of it out in my sink to just try to clean the rest of my sink with it. I tried to order it off of Grove recently and they were completely sold out. This stuff is very, very popular and I have a hard time finding it in my stores. I've heard that the barkeeper's friend, am I saying that right? That doesn't sound right. I've heard that is just as good, if you know what I'm talking about. So I think I might look for that if I can't find this.
Christmas lights are all around.
Finally moving over here into my dining room. This has kind of been the catch-all for everything. When we brought everything in, it's kind of just where I took a lot of my pre-inventory, I guess, and then it's where all of the extras have just kind of landed, like my lamps and just anything else. So it's looking really, really crazy in here. And my poor dog, Oakley, her crate is over there, so she's been trying to zigzag her way into her bed whenever we leave the house. So I'm finally getting this room taken care of. I don't know why this ends up being our go-to spot, because it's literally the first thing you see when you walk into our house. So it is horrible. It looks horrible. I should find another spot, but this is the one room that we don't use a ton, and so it's just easier. I don't know. It looks horrible. So I'm going to organize this and start putting away the things that I don't think I'll end up using, and also just deep clean this room because it definitely needs it. It's getting dusty and there's lots of things just crumbling and falling all over the place, and then we can start decorating this space too. I know everything just looks all smushed right there, and I promise you that's not my decor. I was just kind of moving it to the center so I could clean this table, but that's not going to stay that way because honestly that doesn't make any sense, does it?
Just what to do. I'm trying to tell you in every way. Yeah, I'm trying to show you, but somehow fail. I wanna have someone to hold. Walking through the falling snow. I'm trying to tell you in every way, but now I get it done. I'm not going away and right around the mistletoe. I'm gonna let my feelings show. I'm trying to tell you. Wanna have someone to hold. Walking through the falling snow. I'm no longer going away. Right around the mistletoe. I'm gonna let it show. I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let it show. I'm gonna let it show.
Okay, so everything is kind of just thrown right here, unfortunately. So that's my mat, and I have a larger rug that goes underneath it, and I'll do that on a different day, and the welcome sign that will all go outside. I'm not sure yet what to do with these, and that will be determined by whether or not I move that and how all of that stays together. And then these are the extra couple of pieces of decor that I need to figure out, and I'm not quite sure where I want to put those. And then you saw I put the extra garland, oh it's pretty dark, inside that box. So this is just kind of the leftovers that needs to go in the washing machine, but like these are more spring colors, and so this stuff will go into the garage for now. The fall pillow needs to go with the fall decor, but unfortunately this is just kind of a landing spot and out of the way. And then as you saw over here, it's pretty empty, so I need you guys to be patient with me because this is how this is going to stay. But I need to go find some like Christmas stems and some candles, either red, green, white. I'm not sure yet what color I want to go for. I always get confused in this room, especially because of those being blue. I feel like I need to stay with that, but I don't even know. I think they're just probably going to stick with a pop of red since everything is so white. Same thing in my kitchen. The dough bowl is empty, and I took the mats that were out of here. So I was just kind of decorating and kind of taking inventory of what I have as I go. I was also trying to make a list of things that I need or realized I didn't really have. I used to have a kitchen Christmas rug that I got from Costco, and I put it in the washing machine and it just destroyed it. So that thing is gone. I'm so frustrated about that. So I don't know if I'm gonna go do anything real specific to Christmas. Might just pick like a pop of color And then I want to get a candle from either Home Goods or something. I want something like pepperminty flavor to put in the middle of my dough bowl, and then also just some decor to put around the candle. And then those Christmas stems for those vases, and then maybe garland, just depends on what I find, but not a huge list of things, which I love. I'm sure my husband loves. But so far, that's all I could figure out. Another catch-all spot going on right now is this counter. So I have all of this greenery. It's all fake. Well, not this one. This one is real. And this will stay. But all of this stuff right here might also go to the garage. I've always used this in the past to decorate. So I usually would put like ornaments or something to decorate. But I'm not sure if I'm going to do that this year. So all of this might go to the garage and come back out in the springtime. And then this is another thing that might need a candle, and I'm not even really sure where I'd want to put it. And then again, a bunch of just extra stuff that was taken away so Christmas stuff could come out. So like I was saying, all of this might go to the garage just because I really don't have a home and it can't just sit up here. So the next thing I want to do, try not to make you dizzy, is I'm going to show you this whole setup the way it is here, but then I'm also going to try to carefully keep it the way it is and slide it right back there. I'll move that out of the way and show you the two options. So it'll either stay in here and it'll just kind of all tie together like this, or that will just be a blank spot right there. And then that will go over there, and I'll show you what it looks like all together like that. Because like I was saying earlier, when this is over here now in the evening, now that it's getting darker around 4:30, this is a complete dungeon. I have every single light on in my house right now. Let me see if I can make this less blurry. Ta-da! So that right there ends up being like a dark tunnel, and I'm going to try to figure that out. So remember this. This is option 1. And then I'll show you option 2. So here is what it looks like now with most of the lights off. That hallway light is still on, and it is only, I don't know, what time is it, Ryan?
1.
It's 1 p.m. and you can see how dark this hallway gets. So without this here, it's just crazy dark. And before I had the 2 lamps and it was okay, but I wanted to make it a little bit more festive. So with this here, it kind of gives it a little bit more light, especially at night. It gives it kind of a soft glow, and then it comes into this space over here, and then I would just leave that wall empty for now. So like I said before, you saw option 1 was where it's here or here. So I want you guys to tell me which one, because it's still November, still have time to change it up a little bit, and I still need to go grab a couple more things to finish off my decor, but I'm just really not sure. That is it for part 1 of my Christmas decor. Next week I will do part 2. I'm really looking forward to also doing the DIY flocked Christmas tree, so definitely stick around for that next week if you want to see how that works out. Hopefully that is not a huge fail, but I will see you all next week. Bye.